Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got a great video for you. It's a two-parter. It happened last night.
Hair Bear. Come on, Hair Bear. Wolfie. Come on, Pepper.
At the end of the day, as my dinner is cooking, I like to go and sit in the garden.
Pepper.
Usually under the olive tree, and I have a cold beer. But I can't go anywhere without either being seen or heard.
You won't be able to do that for much longer. Come on.
And if I'm honest, I love every minute of it. So I just sat down, and I always have the camera with me. So I just sat down and they started to appear. Pepper is struggling to come through the chain link fencing now. She was at the vet this morning for a checkup, and she's doing all right. She's still got her temperature is better, but it's still above average. So we're still on temperature reducing tablets, plus her multivitamins and antibiotics. But even the vet said she's put on weight. I said, well, yeah. I said she has her breakfast, and if I'm not careful, we'll pinch another breakfast. So I was all laughing, but no, she's doing all right. And has an unlikely friendship. I call the pair of them, and it's not with Harry, it's with Chico. I call them Lady and the Tramp.
Harry.
He's rough and ready. He's blind, Chico, rough and ready. And she is the female kitten. Beautiful kitten. And the pair of them have hit it off. They play together all the time. And if she squeals, he'll stand on her, and she attacks him. And if he doesn't give her attention,
Woody.
she gets his attention. There's Hair Bear up in the tree. So there was a few cats around and about yesterday. For a while it was quiet. It was still hot and the cicadas were subdued. But as soon as that temperature level dropped, the cicadas kicked off again. I think that's Woody heading for the end of the garden. For a while Woody went off and he stayed at the far end on the land. He stayed around there and he was stealing food from Dodgers and Harvey. But now he's come back into the garden and into the house, and he's still terrorising Kira. Kira, in turn, who remembers the dispute between her and Hair Bear? That's been going on for 18 months. Well, it's still going on. I saw Kira chasing Hair Bear down the terrace yesterday. Harry's also got it in for Hair Bear. Don't know what goes on with them. Harry's relentless with Hair Bear. I see Harry do the biggest jump ever. I didn't get it on camera, it happened so quickly. But he must have gone a metre up in the air, and just to get over to her. They have busy lives. These two sleep together now on the chair in my bedroom. The heat today has been unbearable. I went out this morning. I had to take her to the vet. Usually I wear a hat of some description. This morning I didn't. And although I was in the car most of the time, I was also exposed and I passed out. I got home and I didn't even unpack all the shopping. And I only woke up just before 4 o'clock. I've never had that happen before. And of course, the cats are all sympathetic, aren't they? Because it's tea time. So I'll get this video edited and I'll go outside and start their dinner. A few years ago, my floors are all tiled, and I came out the shower one night and I'd forgotten all about it. My feet were still wet anyway. I slipped as I was going through the lounge, and I wasn't out of it for very long. When I came to, I had all the cats were around me, on me. It's like, yeah, we need feeding, Dad. There was a comment yesterday from Paul or Paul's, and I've seen this comment before from a few of you about the cats and how they appreciate everything that I do. And it got me thinking, do they actually appreciate me? Cats like Fergus, William, Mabel, Kira, possibly the baby, Hugo and Wolfie. They may do. Harry, Scoots and Chico, I would say no. I think with those three, because they have this desire to be free, and I stop them from doing what they want to do. I mean, just lately, Harry and Scoots spend more time at the mosque than the imam. Chico is going that way, so I'll have to put a stop to it. But Harry gets very frustrated when I pick him up, and Harry will claw me to pieces to get away. And I wonder, do they actually appreciate, or do they only like me when I'm there with food? I don't know. It's one of those questions that as I've said to you before, there are so many questions. There are more questions than answers. but I enjoy the way that you send these comments in, and it gets me thinking. To what they actually do think about me. That's what makes it such a good channel. Everybody contributes. So we can all learn something from someone else. That old board that they're playing under, that was on top of the wall. It was blocking off an escape route, but it was only thin, cheap board, and the rain got to it, and then the sun got onto it, and it just collapsed one day, and it landed there, and it folded up with a tunnel, and it provides such entertainment for the cats that I left it there. And it's such a simple thing, yet they've all been through it, over it, under it, around it. Sometimes I think we as people overthink for the cats. We come up with these elaborate towers. I mean, those cat towers, they're fine, but they're not the safest. I mean, if you get a cat like Fergus who gets up there, and some of them are like 1.56, 2 meters high. Fergus being 8 kilos, it's not going to be safe for him. Okay, he can see, he can jump off, but William is no lightweight, neither is Chico. They could fall off, the tower could topple, and yet you got an old piece of board that folded up in the weather, and it offers just as much pleasure to them as an expensive toy. That's my rambling for the day. So there is another part to this to come. We were in the garden for some time. Who knows, if it's not too bad with the weather, I may go and sit down there again later. Harry was relaxed last night. He was funny. You'll see that in the next video. It's good to see him relax. He's sometimes he's like a caged tiger. It's good to see them relax, all of them. It can't be easy for them in this heat. I mean, I don't have any fur, I'm suffering. So, I know they handle it, but these temperatures are different. Seems to be getting hotter every year. This is where the temperature dropped last night and the cicadas came back to life. don't ask every day, but if you're new here and you've enjoyed the video, you'd like to know more about my cats, my blind cats, all of them, how they live their lives day to day, it'd be great to have you at the channel. Could you give us a like and a subscribe? Any comments and questions you may have, please do let me know. I see them all, I answer as many as I can. I've got to go and do their dinners now, so I will see you for the next instalment a bit later.